Good morning everyone. Since yung video ay mahaba, nag-take down ako and inalis ko na lang yung mga pagkakaintindi ko sa topic na to. And this topic is all about the neuroscience and brain development. Brain development, it is the study of the brain and its effects on behavior and cognition. The brain has the following admonishing functions. It receives information, utilizes language, acts on the external universe, and also processes. And it includes emotions, control autonomic functions, thinks, and controls our immune system. These are all things that make us humans. Next, we have the nervous system. Nervous system have two types. The peripheral, peripheral, peripheral nervous system and central nervous system. So, the nervous system, it receives sensory input from internal and external environments. It integrates the input and respond to stimuli. Peripheral nervous system it works hand in hand with our central nervous system, particularly on information, storage, receiving, and also functioning. And we have here under PNS, sensory nerves to the brain. It receives the information. It is a one-way communication between the brain and the body. Then we have the motor nerves from the brain. It is charged of transporting messages from the central nervous system to muscles, which causes movements. Under PNS, we have the somatic nervous system, autonomic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system, and sympathetic nervous system. When we say somatic nervous system, it is the use of skeletal muscles to control body motions on a voluntary basis. Next, we have autonomic nervous system. It moves our heart rate, blood pressure, breathing, digestion, and sexual desire are among involuntary psychology's processes that are regulated. And we have parasympathetic nervous system. It has the control to how we keep the rhythm of our body. And lastly, we have the sympathetic nervous system. It mobilizes our body for action. It also increases our heart rate and elevates blood pressure. We move on to central nervous system or CNS. It consists of the brain and the spinal cord. The brain has the three parts: cerebrum, cerebellum, and the medulla oblongata. The cerebrum is the seat of consciousness. It is our ability to think. And the cerebellum and medulla oblongata, it is the latter two are the part of unconscious brain. Then we have the hindbrain. First, we have medulla. We develop our breathing and heart rate. Pons, sleeping, walking, dreaming. And the reticular activating system, it is the alertness and attention. And lastly, the cerebellum. It is the balance, coordination for the muscles. Next, we have forebrain. It is our hypothalamus and thalamus. When we say thalamus, it is to support the motor language system. And when we say hypothalamus, it is to link the nervous system to the endocrine system via the pituitary gland. And also we have the specialization, integration in language. First is visual cortex, angular gyrus, Wernicke's area, Broca's area, and motor cortex. And we have this last left hemisphere. we develop here our verbal competence, speaking, reading, thinking, and reasoning. It is our process. It is a processes info in sequence, one piece of data at a time, and left hemisphere is logical. And we move to right hemisphere. Right hemisphere is the nonverbal areas, comprehension, spatial relationship, drawing, music, and emotion. And lastly, the right hemisphere is the processes, info as a whole, intuitive. That's all.